food stamps as they're unaliving our children, as they're assaulting our women, doing ungodly things, unnatural things to the, you know what I mean? They're doing unnatural things to the rectum. You don't want to. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me who. Don't ask me what they're doing. I will not repeat it. Right. But let's keep going right here. So let's get a verse right quick. Okay. Let's go to Matthew 25 and 40. If anyone could get it, let us know. Matthew 20.
And also I want, if I may,
Please.
we're not live right now on Facebook.
Okay, we're working on that. We got some technical difficulties, but as always, we shall prophesy to the wind, and you know what I mean. The message shall be blown across the world. Everybody's repeating what we're saying, right? But there ain't no internet, but somehow they all know. You know what I'm saying? It's Salakia. So you got that verse?
Matthew chapter, what was that?
25 and 40, Baruch Kasha.
Okay, Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta love our people. We gotta treat each other with respect. You know, so we gotta be honest to each other. We gotta be on a level, right? What do they say in the world is these Masons? You gotta be on the level. You have to stand on your square. You have to be in good standing, right? So we do that. We do that every day. We go to Walmart. We pay our oppressor for his merchandise. We go to Georgia Power. We pay your power bill. You know what I'm saying? You may go to the gym, and we're very professional when dealing with you know what I'm saying, with the oppressors and whatnot and the heathens. But when it comes to the men, women that we live with, we struggle with, arm in arm, we battling just to get by. You know what I mean? Where's the brotherhood? Where's the love? Right? They have so much love. And shout out to Officer Nakashwa, you know what I'm saying? Of ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, right? Because what's going on? We just had the successful, what is it, Mission 11, right? We feeding our people. We giving them clothes. We're feeding the homeless. We're clothing the needy and providing care services to, people who would otherwise go unnoticed, okay, uncared for. You feel me? And that's the state that we're in, right? And Officer, you just brought out earlier today, Ottawa. There was a Karen, a oppressor, a Caucasian woman, female, right, or whatever she identifies as, and what's happening is she went inside of a police department, inside the PD. She pulled out her, it looked like it was a Glock 9mm, you know what I mean, classic, and she was banging it against the window because nobody's coming out to help her, right? That she stepped into the door and no one helped her in 30 seconds, so she had a fit. She had a tempestuous rage. She was acting like a 4-year-old little pitiful little child. So not only did she bang her pistol on the window, 5 minutes later, she kept on banging it, but decided to let off a shot. Pow! Inside the police precinct. All right? And then she started letting off more shots, aiming at the door, aiming at the window. This person just went out for like 30 minutes, an hour, and finally, they decided to, officers say, you know what? I'm getting tired of this, Karen. It's about time for me to end my shift. I need to go get a blowy from my masseuse therapist. or I need to get off work. I need to go on my lunch break and go, steal a donut, whatever they do. So they say that's enough. 1 hour, 2 hour, if this oppressor acting foolish, we're gonna put her down. When they're just gonna arrest her nicely, okay, very nicely, very friendly. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Oh, may I reload your pistol for you, ma'am, if I may, right? And that's what's going on. But for us, oh man, there's one guy. He probably moved. He scratched his head a little too fast. People got nervous. He caught 50 bullets. Right? You sneeze in front of your oppressor, you may lose your life. You understand? You blink the wrong way. You better make sure you didn't spray. You spray your cologne, you get some in your eye, and you blinking. You make sure you don't blink in front of a sad oppressor. That'll be the last blink you take. You understand? That's what's going on. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the next verse. Malak, you still with us?
Come, sir.
All right, let's go to the next verse, Baba Kashar, if you don't mind.
Come. Matthew chapter 25 and verse
41.
Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels.
Ooh, good night. Be gone from me, wicked children. Prepare yourself for the devil and his children. Ooh, listen. What he doing? Now, God is all love, unless you're all stupid. You gotta have a little bit of knowledge inside, just a little bit, right? We're trying to help you. We don't want to beat it into you. We're not like these these heathens, these religions. They're gonna force you to believe what they believe. Right. And if you don't believe it, they'll take over your land, conquer your women, do ungodly things, right? And then they'll say, "Bless the Lord."
Right.
I you know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord for I am blessed.
That's right.
You see, that's the condition we're in. Now let's keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 42. For I was in hunger.
Keep going.
For I was in hunger, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink.
Okay. Now, how many times we're hungry, we're thirsty? The doctor said, you know what I mean? You have a health condition, and you should apply for a disability. And when you do, the devil denies you. How many times we're hungry and we're not fed?
Right.
How many times we're thirsty and we don't get any drink? Some water. All right, real quick. All right, we're gonna start doing this real quick for you. Right? We are exceptional in here. We are no cowards. We take no excuses. So I want to take 30 seconds to expand our vocabulary. Okay, we're talking about water. Okay, and we're the smartest people on earth. All right, now how do we say water to our German brothers? Wasser, Vasser, Wasser. All right, to our Haitian brothers or French, glue. Right, for our Spanish and our Hispanics or Latinx friends, our brothers and sisters, is agua. Okay, agua, or such as dame tu agua. Give me that water, young man. Drink it. Okay, so how many times we are cold? We are homeless. There's a new policy in New York City. Instead of giving homeless or unhoused people homes, they're gonna make benches that are very uncomfortable. They're gonna make it very hard for you to be homeless, right? So that's their solution. And the sign says no more homelessness. what it really means is we're gonna have more homeless, and we're gonna break their backs even more. All right. So, let's keep going.
Salaki, I don't want that so heavy, if I may.
Please.
Those benches, they look like they out of the prison cells. You know, they made of steel with holes all all over. You know, that'll suck your skin. If you attempt to lay on it. You know what I'm saying? Only a devil would think of evil. Just man, how do they come up with this? These only a devil would think of this type of evil to do.
Damn right.
I yield.
Damn right. See, you read my mind. That's exactly what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying, right? Instead of giving you like $5 a day, go get some money, or let me give you a way where you can have a job. Go clean the bench. Go clean the park. You know what I'm saying? Go do something. I'll pay you to work.
Right.
Instead of putting a penny to save your life, he's gonna put $1 million to destroy you. That, my friends, is our oppressor. We are doomed to exist with. Okay, we are breathing the same air as someone who removes air from your chest. All right, and he tells you, "Hey, guy, we all make mistakes." Ain't that something? You understand? Let's read the Bible, man. Let's keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 43. Salakia, verse 42. And I continue. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. Verse 43. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, and ye visited me not.
Good night. Listen, we are naked because he took the clothes from our back. Our sisters are naked because he made them believe it is attractive to do so. We are sick because he is pillowing and pillaging our very soil. Now the law dictates 7 years we shall, right? There should be good years, lean years, fat years, and then 7 years, something else, right? You're supposed to give the ground some time to rest, give it a break, okay? Because what's going on, same with the oil as well. One apple today, let me put it this way, one apple from 100 years ago is like 50 apples today. So this oppressor, what he does with our food is like, and what he does to our, in our spirituality, to what we believe in, now we think being alternative lifestyle is cool. Okay, so what he does is water down our food, water down the word. You know what I'm saying? Where that? Right over here, the Bible. Okay, King James version 1611. You know what I'm saying? So what he does is, it's like we got inflation for the dollar. We have inflation. We have spiritual inflation. Okay, that word ain't worth what it used to be worth. Okay, Salakia, Ottawa, sir.
And that's even what you're saying too, because when you talk about the food and everything, like don't you go to jail, you know what I mean, for selling crack because it destroys people?
Right.
Well, why don't these oppressors go to jail for this processed food that kill people? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. It is all because it's targeted at us. You know what I mean? That was a heavy point. It's like,
listen, excellent point that was just brought out. Why don't we charge the oppressor for his processed foods, so-called foods? He put what? Carbonadium number 1. red lake, number yellow, right? All types of stuff he put. I saw titanium dioxide. I pulled out a 5-hour energy. It said adamantium in there. What? Wolverine, for those who don't know, Weapon X, right? Wolverine just passed away, right? In the fictional world, his adamantium melted and corrupted himself. This oppressor, all his laws, his regulations, he's putting out to control us. What happened now? Oh, he's getting canceled. What? The oppressor is getting canceled? What? How that happened? See, he's so smart. His devious devices that he set towards us, you know, like a heat-seeking bomb. It turned around. Oh, over here. No. You know what I'm saying? So he unalives himself. What did Moses say in that movie? By thine own words, ye shall, you know what I mean? He set his own demise. I didn't do it. Now, when Biden loses the election, who are they going to blame? Right? Oh, yeah, the Negroes. Okay? So when they put their venom, their wickedness, we're going to be here to say, I'll pass. We good. Because we, at the UPK, you know what I'm saying, we are about our Father's business. Right? Let's go to Romans 6:1.
Come on. The book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Keep going.
Come on. Verse 2. God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Right? So what does that mean? The law is done away with. We could do whatever we want, right? Or what's that song say? You could do whatever you like, right? Nah, my friends, not over here. I mean, you can do whatever you like. So can the Lord. He can do what he like too, but what he like to do ain't what you like to do. Leave that. Okay, you're gonna find out. What happened last week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to UPK, California. You know what I'm saying? West Coast. We got Captain Gadar Hall. We got Officer Dasha. You know, we got, man, listen. Heavy hitters. And their word they're preaching is so powerful. You know what I mean? The Lord, thanks to the Lord, 4 LA County sheriffs, right? They could have been the Los Bandidos who walk around, driving around, stalking our people, unaliving our teenage daughters, doing ungodly things to them, which I won't say. 4 LAPD sheriffs unalive themselves. They relinquish their spirit, so to speak. You understand? They're gone. Sue. Oh, I can't say it. Right? But it sounded like that Lincoln suicide doors, but all I just did. Listen, 4 within 24 hours. It was a mistake. I know they ate too much. They put too much salt in their steak, and they passed away. You know, oh, what was that song? I said, oh, Charlie, what's that song? You know, they're gone. But the truth is, the Lord took them. That doesn't happen, right? 4 in one day. Mind you, they had all 4 of them, or 3 of them, had 3 gunshot wounds, GSWs, to the chest. So when someone takes their own life, it's very rare that they do it against the chest. This is a very slow and painful process. Now, 4 cops who are professionals in the sheriff's department, they know this. So what happened? Nobody's talking about it but us, right? Let's keep reading.
Verse 3. Know ye not that so many of us were baptized unto Yahushua, Mashiach, were baptized into his death?
Okay. Listen, all of us saying how much in the world these Christians are saying how much they love Christ, but every time that they sin, they go against Christ.
Right.
They betray Christ and his magnificent sacrifice he made for you and for me. Okay. How many times I'm watching Scared Straight? You remember that? Scared, you know what I'm talking about? Scared Straight. It's an old prison program where ex-convicts were, straighten kids out, talk to them, give them a little knowledge, and scream the heck out of them. Scream. Pretty much camp for prisoners. You know what I'm saying? And these kids pretty much get scared straight.
Right.
Scared the demon. Right? But what's going on now? We're not even allowed to teach our people. We're being called a hate group. You believe that? We'll be calling so many things. And all we do is feed our people. All we do is love our family. That's all we do. Okay, but what these people do is they go against Christ. They are anti-Christ. Okay, it's not just one anti. There are many of those who are against the teachings, the values, the very principles that Christ laid down his life for. Okay, now why am I going to go to Scared Straight program? I'm going to scare all these children into being law-abiding citizens, and then they turn around and be a criminal. You go against what I taught you. You go against this sacrifice, this time I've taken out of my day to help you. All right, let's keep going.
Khan, verse 4.
Hold on 1 second, Halak. What's going on? Hey, it's the man of discipline himself. Shalom, Lord of Christ. What's going on with you? Most High Christ. Hey, anytime you got a question, comment, or concern, or if you want to let it off your chest that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, come on in. Come on in. Okay. Let's keep going, Halak. Salaki.
Khan, sir. Verse 4. Therefore, we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life.
In newness of life. Not by my own glory, my own hand, my own power, by the glory of the Lord. Wow. Ain't that something? Right? But what did Andrew Cuomo said? The Lord didn't do away with coronavirus. We did that. That's R&D, research and development. That's investment. Scientists did that. Okay, so we got you. So who lowered your credit rating to A-? Who made so that you cannot give birth? Who made your womb barren? Right? Who made so that there's what, 1 million or 100,000 illegals crossing the border every day? There's Al-Qaeda's, Al-whatevers, Al-Shabandos, all them. Listen, who made it so? Oh, okay, it's not your fault. It's just circumstances, right? Who made it so that your commander, your leader, your great generals are falling up the stairs? Who did that? Huh? Oh no, it's not the Lord. You have heart. Yeah, bro. You get on your little cell phone. Hello, Agent Tower 01. You press 3, and then the hurricane arrives out of your heart system. You can control heart. You can control earthquakes. You can do all things, but you can't balance the budget. Okay, Mr. Esau, I got it. You're Moses, you're Pharaoh, you're Baca, the master builder, and you're Joshua, who Baca tried to assault. You're everybody except you can't get things right. Okay, well, when you lose, it's our fault, even though great is your power. How is this? How is this so? Right? Let's keep, let's go to, let's keep going, Bakashar.
Come. Verse 5. For if we had planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection.
In the likeness of his resurrection. It's not saying what you want to do. If you follow Christ, you can be healed. Okay, you can be saved. All right. You can share, you can bask in his glory. Okay. Not if you twerk, not if you be bad all by yourself, not if you what's Kiki Palmer doing to you gotta respect your man. You can't do no whole business. Ain't no business like whole business, and you ain't doing none of that in front of the Lord's. Okay, there ain't no business like the Lord's business. Okay, that's what we're here to prove, show, and tell. Okay, now we're gonna tell that. All right, let's go to Romans. Go to Matthew 5 and 17, right? Because what's going on is, we fail the law. Okay, the law doesn't fail us. It's here to protect you, to uphold you, to keep you strong, mighty, and fierce of spirit. That's what the law can do for you, right? But when we fail the law, we don't keep our word. Okay, we don't observe our path, the chosen path that the Lord has set for us. We go do our own thing. The results, as we've seen for the past 400, 600 years, 1,000 years, are disastrous. Okay, they are out of this world. Okay, we are still picking ourselves up. We're dusting off the floor, picking up the pieces. Okay, reassembling ourselves, trying to be a shadow of our former selves. Right. We used to be kings. We used to be kings. That's what we all say, right? Every time I go to a gas station or 7-Eleven, hey, what's up, King? What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, peace, power, blood. Hey, peace. Hey, nada, man. Always see everything, man. Right? We always, you know what I mean? We always try to, even if in our folly, we try to be courageous people. We try to be brave men, right? Even though we are destroyed, we are down, we're just sad, we are dejected, have no hope. I see people walking around, shifting their feet, head down, the back hunched. I can see the dust flying from their clothes, sleeping on the floor. See a girl, I see a shorty, she's a beautiful sister. She looks like a Judite. She had those pink hot pants, but she was out of her mind. She living on the streets. She saw me. She sort of smiled like a 4-year-old. But she's nuts. She's out of her mind. Just you got to imagine what she has to do just to get by through a day. See, they know every soup kitchen where they're giving out bread, where they're giving out food. You know what I mean? Because you have to, right? We got to know where the best place to get the gas from. We got to know where the best place to get a cheese sandwich from, because that's how it is. You got no choice. Your oppressor, he just orders DoorDash, the quickest restaurant, right. The quickest place, right? Convenience. We got to go 40 miles out of our way just to save some money on a car deal. get an apartment we could afford. Right? You want to send your kid to a good school, so you lie on the application and tell them you're from the other zip code. You tell them you're not from the hood. You understand?
Right.
You tell that principal during an interview that, oh, your husband is not a felon. Okay, you did not get. We lie just to survive, right? That's the thing. That's what we have. Let's keep going.
Come on, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Think not I am come to destroy the law or the prophets, right? Does Benny Hinn tell you that? No. What does Benny Hinn tell you? Think not you're leaving today with money still in your pocket. That's what they tell you. You don't even think about holding on to that credit card. Oh, you don't got no money? Hey, you're in luck. We've got 5 ATMs in the back.
That's right.
Okay? And we charge you $3.50 to take out $10 to pay me so I can pay my pilot $20,000 an hour to take me 6 hours. Make that make sense.
Like you, Adawan.
Please.
That's so heavy, because, back in the day, when Christ was on the scene, he overthrew the money changers, right?
Right.
So in today's time, things have gotten so sophisticated. They got the ATMs. They pretty much serve the same purpose.
Right. So that's what's going on right now. We, my friends, we have become a walking, talking, breathing ATM. Right? When it's time to pay the taxes, when it's time to support the Israeli and Palestine war, oh man, they're not talking to the Asians, right? They're not going to nobody else. They're going to you. Okay? A sitting politician stated the biggest problem they have with this war is the black people. Why is that? Have you wondered why? Okay. Why is it that we are the biggest threat? Right? Because we over here are fighting for some land that we stole from the Negroes. And they started to wake up. They started to realize that Israeli is not Israelites. We're here to turn the light on, let you know, listen, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep.
Come on. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Okay. I'm not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Right? They come to destroy. We, we come to fulfill.
Right.
All right. What they do is they destroy everything. Nature, everything in the heavens. They have this something called space pollution. This oppressor got so much money and he's throwing out trash that he's not feeding you with in outer space. So when we look up to the skies and dare to dream, he's up there laughing at us with space trash. $1 billion trash. Doing what? Who knows? All right, let's keep going. Slaki.
Khan. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Till all be fulfilled. Praise ye the Lord. You understand? Now let me ask you, who can answer this question? Baba Kushal. Is the earth still around? Am I a ghost? Am I speaking to you from the fourth dimension? Huh? Is Earth, are we still alive? Can we still convert oxygen to carbon? Can we breathe? We here. Earth is still here. And while we are still here, planet still exists. One jot, one tittle. That means crossing your, what, dotting your I's, crossing the T's, your commas, apostrophes, exclamation marks, none of it will be removed. That's the power of the Lord. You understand? And what you're thinking about, oh, it's just a comma, it's just a dot, it's a tittle. Oh, it's just pork. It's just lobster. It's just, tequila, right? You could get drunk and do whatever you like, okay? But the Lord said, I am the Word. The Word is God. So one little jot, one little tittle, one little comma, one little period mark, space, underscore, hashtag, all of that is incredible, right? You think it's small. Oh, it's just pork, clams. Oh, don't be a prude, right? You're such a loser, or you're a Bible thumping maniac from the Bible Belt. Okay, right? That's fine. But the earth is still here. You're still standing on solid rock. You're not in space. So somehow, right? Yes, we are still under the law. Okay, let's keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments,
least, Salaki, let's stop right there. There's least commandments. You understand? And this is what we just brought out. Oh, it's no big deal. I could go to church on Sunday. I could do whatever I want. All right. If I see, a beautiful woman, attractive though she may be, leaving out of a bathroom, she's like adjusting herself a little bit, put her head down a little bit, a little shameful. And then 3 guys come out of that same bathroom with the cell phone in their hand. That's not a girl for you. Okay, we must have eyes to see, to discern these spirits. You understand? Discern the spirits of our people, right? Choose a good, humble a woman, right? And women, choose a strong, bold, masculine man, okay? With his good head on his shoulders, okay? He'll provide to you counsel, advice, leadership. He will be your best friend, your comforter in time of need, your warmth in your coldest nights. You understand? And that's what we teach our men to be. We teach our women to be humble, to be excellent sisters in the eyes of the Lord. You understand? Let's keep going.
Khan, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Let's keep going.
Khan. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
In the kingdom of heaven, commanding General Yohana will be called great.
Word.
Okay, the men above me will be called great.
Word.
These pigs, these thieves, liars, deceivers in the world, so-called my brother. No, they will not be counted great. They would be called they would be less than the least. You feel me? These men our sisters that cook the food as well, our brothers who go out, you know what I mean, feed the homeless. You know how it is when you're in the middle of 50 homeless people, and the last time one of them had a shower was the last time you saw Doogie Howser. Let that sink in. Okay, the last time these guys had a shower is the last time they made Family Matters, right? And we got the smell that's coming from these people, and we endure it. Okay, we feed all types of people. Okay, we come out here to teach and uplift our people, you know, but we don't deny our, you know, the heathens, the non-Israelites. We don't deny them even a morsel of bread. We are compassionate even unto those who are not compassionate unto us. You understand? Let's keep going.
Come. Verse 20. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Let's keep going.
Come. Verse 21. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill. And whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment.
Good night. Okay. Now, we all know, as it was brought out by the men above us, okay, thou shalt not murder. But killing, you know, to defend yourself, protect your family, you know, and when it's just, you're defending yourself, it's lawful. Okay. And we could have taken the life of that Palestinian woman who ran her car, a terrible act of depravity, of violence against innocent children, civilians, unarmed civilians in that building. They're just coming off their after-school program, finished doing their homework, okay, everything, and now they're putting their heads to bed. Papa is reading them the nighttime story. I got you out of one. He's about to read them the bedtime story. He's about to count the sheeps, everything. Kiss Papa goodnight, kiss Daddy goodnight, say I love you. Okay, Pop. Okay, Mom, go to bed, and boom, this is a devil, this non-Israelite, this heathen bastard rammed her motor vehicle into our place of worship. You know what I'm saying? Salaki Adawan, what you got?
And what's so heavy about what you're saying is because she's sitting up there really just trying to make people feel the pain. Like she's out there, oh, I'm tired of the babies getting killed. And all this. Lady, you can't be tired of babies getting killed because you almost killed some babies in the building.
Right.
Like, what about those babies? You know what I'm saying? You don't see, like, it is plain as day the hypocrisy that goes on about how these nations pretend to be so loving and caring, but like the Lord show you signs that they don't give a damn about us.
Right.
Like she literally don't care about the kids that was in that building.
Damn right. Give a man, you know what I'm saying, mighty piece of prop. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because she cares about real babies. You know, the white ones. Also, the Caucasus Mountains.
Right.
The oppressor babies. Real babies. You know, real Americans. You know, I could skin a deer. I could slap a buck. I could hump a monkey. Oh, but they ain't gonna tell you that part, right? Listen, that's what's going on. That's the state that we are in. They don't care about us. Okay, it was black baby. She knows there's people in there. She's been to the good side of town. She's been to you know what I mean, the good neighborhoods. She's passed by the mansions. You know how many people take time, you know what I mean, from work on the time off, and they'll go the long way just to drive by the rich neighborhood and have a sense of dream, feel like you could dream. But when you go by the bad neighborhoods, you look, the sidewalks are cracked, the cars are dead. I know I'm in the hood because every car has a dent. Every bumper is hanging off. And every time somebody's next to me, and click, 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 clang, clang, clang. That's how you know you're in the hood. We can't afford to maintain our houses. We can't afford to maintain our vehicles. You understand? So she knows she was driving into a historically underutilized neighborhood, right? She was driving through an opportunity zone. Isn't that what they call it? It's an opportunity zone. Okay, you have the great opportunity of moving the hell out. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, but she's in such a bad, terrible state. Her babies are being suffering, right? So shouldn't she be in the position to relate with us, to kind of talk and say, hey, I understand what they've been doing to you for 100 years, for 600 years, for 1,000 years. I know what they've been doing to you. I feel for you as a human being, compassion. That ain't what she said. You know what she said? Click, put it in drive. I'm speeding. That's what she said, right? It's not real people. It's the colors. Don't worry about, hey, we'll sell drugs in their neighborhoods. Don't worry about it. Let them lose their souls. They're animals anyway, right? What's that movie called? The Trick Baby, or what was it called? Look it up. For those in the world, see, UBK, we know all this stuff. Okay, the first time I went to headquarters in Harlem, I saw a bookshelf. What 300 books? I don't know how many books are in there. Okay, the people in our school, we are men, we are scholars of the Lord. We are out here watching Jeopardy, and we ain't only these so-called pork chop pastors. They're OnlyFans preachers, right? That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going, man. It's not.
Come, sir. Verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
Stop there for a second. Rakah, right? That's like you're saying something bad against your brother, where you must have cause. And if you do have good cause, reasonable cause, you take it to he or she alone. You understand? That's what's going on. Let's take a quick break right here. You know, a little break. Rakah is another word that we can't say certain words on YouTube, right? Like the alphabet community, but to say in effeminate man is rakak, in Hebrew, mighty language, all right, of the mighty Hebrews, rakak, which means effeminate, which it should not be. Now, for my Creole or Haitian listeners, what is it? Masisi. Got it, Masisi, son. Stay away from him. Effeminate, right? For my Spanish brothers and sisters, it's what is it? Oh, I don't even want to go. I didn't want to go, but let's keep going. But you know what I'm saying. Everybody in Brooklyn know that word. It's mama huevo. I can't even say it, right? But these are bad words that describe an effeminate man, right? Jamaicans, what they say, chichiman. There go the chichiman, right there. Another word, batty boy. No batty boy them, right? We are exceptional here. We have no excuses, no cowards, and we rise to the occasion. Okay, let's go to Let's go to Mark 9 and 42.
Come, sir. Book of Mark, chapter 9 and verse 42. And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hang about his neck, and he were cast into the sea.
That believe in me. See, we're raising our kids the right way to believe in the Lord, to treasure our time-honored traditions. You understand? And those who go against, right, the raising of our children, flowering our garden, so to speak, the Lord will not show favor upon you. He doesn't like that. Okay, what's more precious than our little babies, our little children, right? We go to work 12, 14, 20 hours a day sometimes just so we can provide for our babies. And these despicable monsters do such horrendous things to us, right? And instead of trying to defend ourselves, rebuking his terrible actions, what do? We try to join him. Okay, if you can't beat him, join him. Isn't that what they say? But nah, we don't yoke ourselves to the bastards. We don't join our, we don't join demons. You understand? Right? What does the oppressor say? One of his more famous quotes, what is it? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. What that would make no sense, right? And they all become mixed at some point because somebody's gonna follow somebody else, right? You can't be in a certain eagle cannot soar with turkeys. It doesn't work. You feel me? And that's how it is. All right, let's keep going. Go for sure.
Come, verse 43. And if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed than having two hands to go into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched.
Good night. Listen, it's okay to endure affliction. Okay, enduring affliction, although it can be very painful, tumultuous, troubling, all the bad words you could put. It's tough. However, it's different from torment, gnashing of teeth, wailing, crying, screaming, grabbing the walls and losing all your nails. That's what hell is. Okay, we're in hell. But thankfully, the Lord has given us some leeway. He's given us salt, skills. So even in our oppression, I could teach you. I could be right here teaching you. We could talk to our people. We could go have a sandwich. We could laugh. We could enjoy, parts of our oppression, even though we are a lost people. We are stolen people. A name that is no longer a name, right? We could still chop it up with my brothers, my friends, my sisters, have a good time, go to feast days, parties, have a good time, but we are still under the shadow of oppression, the brow of Egypt, so to speak. You understand? Just same-ish, different toilet, right? It used to be called. We used to be sitting on an Egyptian toilet, right?
That's right.
You know, chicken in like what Kevin said. I say, brother, yeah, man, man, the watchtower, this overlooking bastard, man, he trying to talk to my woman again. Man, won't he do it? We talking Egyptian. And then we go to then our next captivity, you got the Grecians, Greece. Hey, my Malacca, hey, my guy, hey, forget him, hey, get out of here. We're talking amongst ourselves, right? For those who know, Malacca in Greece means a-hole, right? He called me that a lot. Salakia. So we out here just brothers, man, our head wrap. Man, I got to clean the stone again. Yeah, man, I got to clean the stone of Persephone. Man, I hate that bitch. Yeah, I know. You know, that's what we are slaves. We slaves. And then our next captivity, we in Rome. Octavius, whether hither thou goest, right? Or whatever, right? We speaking Roman. He talking to Octavius, and my man Quaeshandum. And then, you know what I mean? We taking our lunch break, drinking a beer. Sun's about to set. I gotta go again, man. My lady's about to bug me. Yeah, man. You know, we just had a third child. Well, yeah, what's his name? I can't afford to name our baby. That's how broke we is. You understand me? Let's keep going. Salakia.
Come, sir. Verse 44. Where the worm dieth now, and the fire is not quenched. Verse 45. And if thy foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter halt into life than having 2 feet to be cast into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched.
Damn right. Quam Yeshua, rise again. Right? One day we shall rise. Okay, and that's what we're doing today. That's what we're here for. We're planting those seeds on fertile ground. Every day we're watering it, speaking the truth, speaking to you. Okay? On the keyboards, on the airwaves, right? Everywhere you can imagine, the truth is being brought out. You understand? Now let's go to Psalms 139 and 13, right? Because in a way, this here, we're talking about our babies, our loved ones. And it is against the law, against the Lord to abort. What does that mean, abort? You're treating your most precious as your value, your babies. You're treating them like a button on an F-16 Raptor. Okay? When something goes wrong, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Maverick. This is Maverick. This is who else? Top Gun. This is, right? Mayday, Mayday. What do? This is mission command. This is your order. Abort. That's what it is. Oh, girl, man, you know Ray, he acting up again. We just came back from the club. I saw him talking to that girl again, Sheila. Sheila? But then he get you pregnant? Yeah, girl, but don't worry. You know what I could do? I can abort. Press the button. George Bush the button. Abort our children. Unalive them. Like it's an option. I'm on a drive-through menu. Good afternoon, sir. What do you want today? I'll have a number 4. That's how we treat our babies. Okay? Hey, welcome to Planned Parenthood. We need 2 forms of ID. We need your this and that. We need your health insurance. Oh, what would you like today? Is it a $400 special? Yeah, you know what? This kid, I just got 2 kids and they're pissing me off. I just bought them Christmas gifts and my wife's pregnant. Let me get a number 4 special. Let me get a number 4 special at the Planned Parenthood. Abort. That's it. Oh yeah, just put in your ID, give them your ID, put in your PIN code 4273, press it. Oh, sign here. Confirm. Okay, grab the vacuum and open your legs. That's abort. Let's keep going.
Common concert. The book of Psalms, chapter 139 and verse 13. For thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb.
All right. Now, what does the word reigns mean? Who could enlighten us online or, you know what I mean, or on the phone? What does the word reigns in this context, right? So, right quick, in the interest of time, as it was taught by the men above us, reigns is just another word for, you know, your organs being formed. A little child, you know, let's read it one more time.
Common concert. For thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb.
Thou hast, even from birth, as a young little baby, the Lord has you. What's that movie? What does that movie say? The Matrix has you. Now the Lord has you. He possesses your reins. He fills your organs. He listen. And all that incredible. You know, you have about 8 trillion. Now, there's more than that. 100 trillion cells just in your stomach. It's called a microbiome. There's more cells. You got brain cells, axons, neurons, dendrites in your stomach. You got billions of cells just in your brain. It's 8 pages of brain cells, right? It's the number 1 followed by 8 pages of zeros in your brain. Of a regular, not talking about a genius or a, you know, just a regular. Listen, and you want to abort that? 9 months to bring out a beautiful baby boy, baby girl, and you want to press the button, George Bush that vacuum. But listen, I've done that in the world. You have done it as well. We were all sinners. There's some of us who still, there's sisters who go to bed crying, feeling empty, missing that part of them.
Yeah.
That best friend that never was. You understand? That knucklehead, you're gonna tell, hey, put your clothes up, man. Take your toys and put them, you know, organize your clothes. You're gonna have the opportunity to scold that knucklehead and watch him become a young lady you can be proud of. You've taken that opportunity for yourself. You got something?
Common concert. I have a precept for that too, Adawan, if I may.
Please.
Common concert. Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
You know what? Let's do that one more time. Let's Baba Kasham.
Common concert.
Call it out too, Baba Kasham.
Common concert. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And Salaki, sir, I can start at verse 4.
Please.
Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 5, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Co-sign Christ.
If I may, Adawan,
Please.
the millions of abortions that our sisters be committing every year is it's very possible that some of those abortions are prophets.
Right. A lot of them. That's
That
it.
come concert.
Keep going.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Is there more on that?
That's the end of verse 5.
No. I mean, is there more on your commentary?
Oh, I just want to make it clear, for whoever may not understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that the Lord, the scripture says right here that before I formed thee in your mother's belly, I knew you. This is what the Most High is saying, and it says, before thou came forth out of the womb, meaning, before your mother gave labor, before she gave birth to you, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So, before you go out and have an abortion, you need to, that baby, that fetus can be a child in your womb that the Lord has sanctified and ordained to be a prophet to your people. And then you go out and have an abortion, and I would, that's a heavy thing to have on your conscience, So
yeah, that's excellent point you're bringing out.
Come on, concert.
That's a lot of our sisters have nightmares and cold sweats and regret. Some sisters say they still feel the baby in there because people don't realize our teenage daughters, our sons, we don't realize they put a vacuum inside of the female's womb. They put hooks and they grab the parts. The baby is there. They're ripping it apart and vacuuming the pieces, right? And the Lord understands if you made that mistake, because many of us have done it. And if you're listening to my voice right now, if you're listening to the sound of Commanding General Yohana's teachers, his prophets, his mouthpieces, and you are in the best place to be. Even the heathens who are watching us right now, because they are watching, you're in an excellent place because you can donate. isupk.com or isupk.org. O-R-G. Go to the donate symbol, click. Okay, go to our videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, everywhere we are. Like, subscribe, share our content. You want to know how you can support the prophets, even if you're a non-Israelite? Donate. Okay, like our videos, share. Be like this Israeli woman who said, behold, the Hebrews are black.
That's right.
Okay, the same thing that Commanding General Yohana has been teaching you for decades.
That's right.
Now, a lot of us, we feel bad, we feel ashamed, we feel sad, we feel like, man, we're nothing, we can never be anything. We can never change, but you can change. Because the Lord, right now, you have a chance. Okay, my people, okay, the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, indigenous people. You feel me? You can change. All right. The Lord put you in a bad situation. He gave you an opportunity for a magnificent reversal. You feel me? So let's keep going.
Come on, concert. The book of Psalms, chapter 139 and verse 14. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well.
Good night. Wonderfully made. What we just said? All the incredible things that we are born with. All right, we are so incredible. All right, we are born crawling. Then we end up walking. We start running. You start saying dada, mama, and then when you grow up, you're teaching class. You're saving the Lord's people. Okay, you're donating food to those in need. Marvelous, marvelous things that you can do to serve the Lord. Okay, the ultimate marvelous one. All right, above and below. You understand? That's a choice that we have to make. And we must make it if we are to make it out of here alive. Okay, because we just barely getting by the skin of our teeth,
Yep.
hair in the neck, so to speak. You know what I mean? We're on the edge. Things are hard right now. Things are tough. We don't know how we're gonna do it. We don't know how we're gonna make it. But rest assured, right? With the Lord on your side, you will make it. I don't know how. Okay, don't ask me how. But remember why. Remember your reason for fighting every day. You got to keep that in your mind, especially right. A lot of us, for those in the truth, we have a stronger burden to bear. So we have to keep in our mind every day why we're fighting and the glory that the Lord will bestow upon us for enduring. You see, let's keep going.
Common concert. Verse 15. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth.
Let's keep going.
Common. Verse 16. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written.
Now, let's stop there. Who can answer this question online or, on a conference? What does members in this context, what does members mean?
Salaki Adawan, if I may.
Please.
Would that be your body parts?
Right. That's your members, your faculty in this context. All right, let's keep going.
Common. Verse 16. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them.
Keep going.
Common. Verse 17. How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God. How great is the sum of them.
Okay. Now, our thoughts are not his thoughts. All right. So, as was brought out earlier, in a different class, our prayers are to benefit the Lord. We should pray to achieve the Lord's objectives, not yours, not mine. I want a PS5. I've been working so hard. I've been doing push-ups. I've been exercising. I've been doing this and this and that. I've been starting a family. I've been doing this, whatever, right? You want a massage. You want to relax. But this is not our place of rest. You understand? I got a call from one of an old friend years ago, and breaking down what's going on in used to live in Cali for a little while, and there's a small town in Cali where about 100 arrests made in this town equals in 4 convictions. right? Now, what does that mean? 100 arrests and only 4 convictions, because that's how bad it is. Okay, Esau doesn't even keep his own laws. Okay, he is a prime example of do as I say, not as I do. And what does he say? It's so often, I'm white and I say so, right? He can do it. he can break all laws, right? He's the outlaw. He's the rebel. Now, tell me if I'm lying. Who's currently leading the presidential debate? Who can tell me? Who knows? Who's leading the presidential race at the moment, right? Versus what? We got Democrats, Republicans, Independents, the Green Party. You don't hear much about, and maybe one or two other crazy wackos. But the number one front runner or the leader is the outlaw, the rebel, Drumpf. His true name, Drumpf, or Trump, as we know in English, right? Well, he got so many felonies on this thing now. Right, the state of Kansas just passed a law where Donald Trump could be president. Right, that's what they're doing, and it don't matter if he got 4 felonies or you know what I'm saying. We get a misdemeanor, we could lose our ability to drive Uber.
That's
we
right.
could get deactivated from Postmates. Okay,
Right.
you can get what is it? Grubhub, no bub, not you, no grub for you, right? But him, you know what? Go back to we were talking about mold in your apartments, having no heat, water, no cold water, no hot water, right? This guy's name is Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law. Trump's former president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. This guy's a multi-billionaire, if I'm not mistaken, probably more. He has his residence is 666 Fifth Avenue. I used to work across the street from there. I used to be the cathedral, right? It's 55th Street, but this guy, he bought in his place at Fifth Avenue, 666 Fifth Avenue. They know what they're doing. It cost him what, 12 million? It's a crazy number. Right? So this guy, Jared Kushner, was involved in a lawsuit in Baltimore where he owned and operated 16,000 apartments. Y'all hear me? 16,000 apartments that he owned and operated. And he got sued because no heat, no water. There's holes in the wall. There's rats in and there's a rat trying to court my daughter, right? It's like freaking Raphael over here. You know what I'm saying? The Teenage Mutant. Listen, true story. So he got rats, mold, all that stuff. What did he do? Nothing. Oh, except he fixed everything. Everything. After he kicked your black ass out. Salakia. Oh, he said, oh, my bad, what these devils say. Well, anyway, so he kicked us all out. He kicked the blacks, Hispanics out of his slum apartments, made them nice, raised the rent, and then moved in all the oppressors, gentrified the neighborhood. What PG County, he helped gentrify Baltimore, and that's the former president's son-in-law. You understand? That's just one thing he's involved in, right? So, and they eventually got to him, and he was ordered by the court to pay, what was it, $4 million? I don't know, but let's do the math right quick. Who got a calculator, man? We're gonna go right quick.
Come on, sir.
real quick. Let's put 500. Sure, I did it wrong. I put 1,600. $500, right? On your calculator, boys and girls. Let's do it right quick. Baba Kushar. $500. It was more than that, right? $500 a month for rent, times 16,000 apartments, maybe a little bit more than that. $8 million a month. All right, times 12. $96 million a year. Not just one business. He has other businesses. He has connections with Mossad and his family. Before he made his first billion, his family, what? They already touched billions. It's nothing. It's nothing. Life is good, right? So I don't even think it was $4 million that he had to pay, but he had to pay some crazy number. It could have been 100,000 or whatever. Meanwhile, we are out in the street. We are homeless. Okay, we ain't got to commit crimes just so we can get three hots and a cot. I know a brother, he had a dental issue. True story. Brooklyn. What is it? Red Hook. This cat, old school. He had a tooth problem, man. It was killing him. It was hurting so bad he had to go, and this, we lost, but he felt he had to go commit a crime just to go get good health care in prison. All right. Our migrants, our brothers and sisters coming from all over the world, try to get this, government cheese, try to fight and build the empire, but they're not being told, you're going to Chicago, you go to New York, Boston, or Boston, for my Boston, my Red Sox out there, right? So we're not being informed that it's cold, it's freezing. This one time I'm doing a limo job, and I put on my what do you call it, the windshield wiper, and the water just froze, just turned to ice. And we going out here in a tent, right? We lost. A lot of us are not gonna make it. Right. We traveled 2,000 miles just to sleep on a brick, on a cold New York City brick. You gotta compete with rats for resources, right? You're not competing with Ukraine though. They're all right. They cool. Okay, they're all right. They got money. You're not competing with Israelis. They get bread to the tune of $12 billion a year with a B. You don't got to worry about Afghanistan. They got their apartments and 800 credit score. And what they do is they put us against ourselves. They make us fight. They make us fight each other, right? So what they do is migrants that come here, a lot of them are getting paid $10,000 a month, free hotel, free room. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, we over here suffering. They could have been done that for you to help you up. They won't. You understand? Let's keep going. Okay, sure.
Kamal Concert, the book of Psalms 139 and verse, let's see where we pick up. And verse 15. Salakia, verse 17.
Let's think we're at the end of 14 there, and that my soul knoweth right.
Okay, Kamal Concert, verse 15. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth.
Okay, let's go to Salaki. Let's go to 2 Samuel 2. All right, 2 Samuel 2, 22 and 3. Baba Kushab.
The book of 2 Samuel, chapter 22 and verse 3. The Most High of my rock, in him will I trust. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my Savior, thou savest me from violence.
Praise ye the Lord. The Lord is my salvation. Who is yours? Creflo, holla. Nah, forget that. Nah, you can holler back at him because you ain't no holler back girl, whatever the hell you, whatever. You Saucy Santana, you Jewels, whoever you think you are, you're not that. Okay, you're a low, depraved, sick, degenerate-minded fool. And you better pray and thank the Lord that my commander, Commanding General Yohana, has showed mercy upon your head for running your car into, you know what you did. I will say it again. All right, but the Lord is my refuge, my horn of salvation, right? And we thank the Lord for the UPK, right? We got, the grill coming in. What is it? Black Watch, Commanding General Yohana. Tune in right now and thank yourselves. Give yourselves a hand, right? And we pass a class 2 priest and officer Makula, my refuge.
We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. A group of new brother and sister, you know what I'm saying? They're a group of new brother and sister. When you first come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment in the book of Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashera, which means tenth in Hebrew, which is 10% of every penny or of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department of the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations, we have the Feast of Dedication coming up on the Thursday, Thursday, December the 7th. And when is it? Is the Houston kickout this week? When is the so-called?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we got Commander General Yohana himself doing a lesson out in Houston. You know what I'm saying? You want to check that out if you're in the area the Saturday after so-called Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Which is also the Southern Cookout, which will be hosted in Houston, Texas. You want to go ISUPK Houston page and you can get more information about that. You know what I'm saying? Remind Akio, Wathian to make sure you check the bulletin board. You know what I'm saying? And if anyone wants to become a trooper, start in the school. Start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. You know what I'm saying? Men of Israel. Amaya Shabbat, Amaya, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbat, All right, Yadi top. We're gonna turn, get a sister Curtis salute. Star, Amari Shabbat, Amaya, Barak, Yahweh Shemai Elathon by Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and with that, class dismissed. Y'all in the top. Class dismissed.